think that the general public forgets about waterborne transportation. They take it for granted a little bit simply because they don't see it, like you see trucks and trains every day. All the steel for automobiles, for your washer and dryer, your refrigerator, all that comes from U.S. steel mills, and the ships on the Great Lakes carry all that iron ore from Minnesota down to the Great Lakes-based steel mills. Tankers, container ships on the deep water, the saltwater side, all that comes in via ship, and someone's got to build those ships and repair those ships.
What are the conditions like here normally? It's pretty rough sometimes. In the wintertime, it's quite cold. Summertime's quite hot. So that usually adds a couple variables into it, but it's just a wide variety of conditions. I generally run the robotic welder, which is a stiffener welder. It's a 2-arm system, which also adds a gantry into it. So actually it's like a 3-arm setup, but the machines hold up great. I've had very few problems with them.
Seasonably, winters are brutal, so we have to deal with the weather. Welding is the most important part. It has to hold everything together. About 6,000 tons of steel. We've had people that come in here just to look around, look at the product that we put out. We start with a small piece of metal, it becomes a very large product. The largest ship we built here was about 800 foot long, 78 foot wide, 40 foot tall, 45 foot tall. See how big these things are, that they actually go out in the ocean and float. They're pretty amazing.
Well, on the Great Lakes shipping, most of the iron ore or coal for power plants, those bulk materials, the ships range anywhere from a cargo capacity of about 20,000 tons up to 70,000 tons. The large 1,000-footers, they call them, because they're all between about 1,000 and 1,020 feet long. They can carry anywhere from 55 to 60,000 tons of iron ore a trip. And a 3-day trip with that much iron ore would take hundreds of rail cars to move the same amount of cargo. It's a much more efficient and environmentally friendly mode of transportation for bulk materials. Well, most of the ships on the Great Lakes that come into our shipyard to be repaired, the most recent were built in 1980, and they go all the way back to the 1940s and 50s. So they've seen several life extensions, and the steel work from the self-unloading system to the hull itself. The Great Lakes are a lot more shallow than deep sea, so they come in contact with the bottom quite a bit more, and all of that leads to wear and tear on the steel structure, which every winter during the ice season they come into shipyards like ours to be repaired. I'd say the majority of our repair, our ship repair, is probably 60 to 70% steel repair, which all involves welding. From the new construction side, it is definitely steel fabrication as part of an overall project value. The steel fabrication portion is easily 60% of the entire project cost. You know, you want to have the best equipment to give you the highest quality welds. But you also want the performance side, where when you go to use that machinery, despite being subjected to the rough environment, it's going to start. It's going to operate for you the way you expect it to, reliably, dependably. There's no time for downtime. And certainly when it comes to quality welding, our guys prefer Lincoln Electric equipment.